Hey guys, this is Kaizen here, and welcome back to another episode here on our tutorial Let's Play series. As you can see behind me, I've been a little bit busy, and we'll come on to that in just a second. But first, what's coming up in today's episode? So at the moment, I've been traveling to this place here, which is the island I found, and I showed that in the last episode, by the Nether. And I've been doing that just by going between cobblestone pillars that I've put down to kind of mark the way. But it's kind of hazardous, and it takes a long time, so I can't go directly. So what we want to do today is get ourselves up to the Nether roof, which is actually quite easy to do. But once we're up there, then there's a few things that are a little bit more difficult that are going to really help us to do. So the first one is to make a portal up there, so we can actually portal right back up to the Nether roof without having to climb up each time. And the second thing I'm going to try to do is get a hole in the bedrock. Now, some of you would have seen the video I made where I actually did break bedrock. We're going to try that method out and see if that still works in 1.15.1. I believe it does, so it should be fine. So that's kind of what we're doing. If you want us to just skip ahead and just watch this for a sort of tutorial purpose, down in the comments I will pin a comment that has timestamps for when all of those things start, so you don't need to necessarily watch this whole episode, but do watch to the end, because today I'm going to be talking about something very exciting, which is an opportunity for you guys to win $100 in cash. There are no catches, it's just a giveaway I'm doing on my channel. You can get $100 cash paid to you, and I'm going to give details on that at the end of this episode. So let's start by having a little look at some of the updates we've done here on our island. So I've put myself in spectator mode to show you guys around, just because it's kind of easier to do things that way. But what we've done here, this is our island, and as I said, I did show this in the last episode. That was one of the XP farms we made up there. And basically, I've just started doing a bit of terraforming over on this side. So you can see here we've got a bit of a farm going on with a bit of a windmill design like this. It's quite simple, but it's just meant to be like that. It's sort of an old-timey, farmy sort of thing. The farm itself at the moment is just going to be wheat, and as you see, I need to grow a lot before I can fill it all in. What's kind of cool though is these things. So we've got these scarecrows here, and they're stood on waterlogged wooden slabs. So basically that is water that's able to then fertilize the land here, so we can farm in this whole area. The scarecrow there does not look out of place. The fact that it stood on wood, that's kind of okay, how you might see it in a real farm. And it's just some dyed red leather top with a blue pants and normal leather boots. So that's kind of the effect we've got there, with obviously the carved jack-o'-lantern on top for a bit of a scarecrow effect. So I think that looks kind of cool. You can see I've done all around here as well, but I'm going to need to fill a lot of this in with seeds and things once we have enough. Now, there's also some penned off areas. So down here, there's a mine, as you can see. And also, if we follow this path, which is really just cobblestone and cobblestone stairs to create these little cracks with gravel as well. So it's quite a simple, basically farm type path. There's another sort of cave system going on here. So I thought we could, build this up over time. Eventually I want this to all be farmland around the windmill, and we can have some mines in this area here. Then eventually we could have a bit of a dock going out this way with cargo and stuff that we load on. So I thought that'd be like a cool build project we could do on an ongoing basis. If you guys want to see an episode specifically about the building of this area, then please let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can accommodate that. But this is where we're at right now, so it's just a quick little update before we got into today's video, because you guys will obviously be wondering what all this was on the island. Okay guys, so first up we are here in the Nether. As you can see, this is the portal that at the moment links up with the island we were just on, where the farm and windmill area is. Now what I want to do is get to the bedrock roof, or get above the bedrock roof I should say, kind of in line with this. We want to go up this way. Now it's a bit of a shame, because if I get my coordinates up here, you'll see my Y is quite low. We're at 32 right now. We need to get up to 125, and I'll explain exactly why that is in just a second. What I'm going to do is just kind of build up over here, I think. So if we can dig our way upwards in a bit of a spiral fashion, we can stay somewhere around this. So let me go and make that sort of build up, and then once we are up there, I'll bring you back in and show you how you guys get onto the Nether roof. Alrighty guys, well I managed to find the exact spot that I was looking for, and I got kind of lucky because I came up just down here and I only had to dig around a little bit. So if I press F3 right now, you can see that my Y coordinate is 125, and that's really important. So when you're at 125, you're then going to place a daylight sensor down here, one block sort of higher, and we just aim here like this. We throw an ender pearl, and we hold down jump, and here we are. We are on top of the Nether roof. Now you'll see I've brought with me enough materials here to make a portal. Obviously this is a pretty good idea, because then you can get yourself back. So I'm going to build that now, but I just need to get the coordinates correct. So I'm just going to check my notes, and then I'll explain why I'm building it where I am. Alrighty, so this cobblestone I've placed right here, you can see my coordinates there. My X is 276, and my Z is negative 273. That's where we want the corner of our portal to be, because if we were to go straight down right now, that's where the corner of the other portal that was below is. So now we go 2, 3, and 4 like this. 2, 3, 4. The same over here. 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. So our nether portal is going to go here. And if we jump into this right now, let's see where this takes us out. Okay guys, this is where it took us out. We are back on the island. This is the exact same portal I was using before, which is awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Now what I want to do is go back through this portal and see which of the two it takes us to. Okay, just as I expected, it's taken us to this one here on the floor. So that, as I say, that's what I expected. That's fine. What I'm going to do now is just take down all of this obsidian, go back to Nether roof, and then see what happens when we go through again. I'm hoping it'll link up, so that each time we go through our portal, we just end up where we want to be, which is obviously on top of the Nether roof. Okay, so we are now back up. I'm going to throw my ender pearl again. Hold down, jump, and we are up. That's brilliant. So let's go through these portals again and see if it links up this time. So, of course, the first one did link up. It'd be very strange if that didn't. But let's see where this one links to this time around. Well, guys, there you have it. It happened. I am on top of the Nether roof. So that's brilliant. These two have linked up. That is going to make things so much easier. I'm going to head over to spawn, whatever direction that's in, do the exact same things, so that when we go through our nether portals, we get up to the roof, and we can make a nether hub up here and transport ourselves this way. Obviously, it's perfectly flat. There's no real dangers up here, so everything's going to be quicker and a lot safer. Just to say, the reason I'm cutting when I go to the nether portals is I cannot seem to get the sound to go down. Like right now, my sound, my master volume is on 4%, and that's because I'm near nether portals. They are just so loud on the recording. If anybody knows how I can change that, I would be eternally grateful if you could tell me. I've spent a lot of time online, I can't find it. But yeah, if you do know, please do comment. I just thought I'd mention why I'm doing these cuts rather than just, sharing the transition as I go through the portal. So this is brilliant. This allows for really quick nether transport, and we can get to and from the spawn area really quickly, which is just fantastic. However, we do also want to be able to get to the normal nether. We want the nether fortresses, we want the quartz, we might want the lava, the magma blocks, the soul sand. So I do want to make a hole in the bedrock. So what I'm going to do now is kind of get myself set up for that, and then we'll do that whole thing together on camera, and hopefully put ourselves a nice hole in the bedrock. And I want to get one here and one over at spawn. So let's go and see how we do that. Okay guys, so we're looking to put a hole in the bedrock, and the place where that's going to be is right here. Now, a full tutorial on why the system works and how to actually do it yourself will be in the video description. It is in fact my most popular video to date, with over 500,000 views. So yeah, 500,000 people can't be wrong, guys. Check it out, it's a good system. It works well for the means of putting a hole in the bedrock, which is what we're doing here. So the system is all set up. All I need to do is flick this lever. There's an activator rail under here. We're going to try and blow the head off of a piston. Now, this doesn't always work first time, so let's activate this one and see if it works today for us or not, hopefully. And yeah, there we go. I can see that's worked, and we've got a first time result. Okay, brilliant. I'm going to set up the next one, and we'll just do little highlights of this to say full tutorial in the description if you guys are interested. Okay guys, we are all set for explosion number 2. Let's see if we can get lucky twice in a row. This is the bit of the system that sometimes doesn't work, but it's generally... Oh, okay. Just like that. You see there? So this piston head did not in fact blow off. Now what I'm going to try here is this time we did it like this. You can see that's all powered. That's how that's working. Let's unpower this a second, and this will kind of catch up, and that piston head will go backwards. Okay, there we go. I'm going to try it this time with a redstone dust here and see if that makes the difference. Now, this is why I brought spare minecart with TNTs. The good thing is we got a portal right there. If we run out of anything and we have to go back, it's pretty simple. It was a lot harder the first time I had to do this because these portals were not a thing. Okay, so we're going to reset. This goes back on. Let's flick the lever again. And what's the odds this doesn't work? My tutorial worked on the first time. Oh my goodness. See, that time it was too quick. Alright guys, I'm going to keep doing this until I get it right. There we go guys, it did work. That was my last minecart I had on me. I do have resources, as you can see here, to make more, but I'm pretty happy it worked. So this is the temperamental bit that doesn't always work. Now that we're past this, I should be able to just go through the rest of the tutorial and put a hole in that bedrock, which would be pretty sweet. Okay guys, it is the moment of truth. The whole system is now set up, and what we need to do is power this, and not a lot happens, right? The piston moves, that's about it. But the moment of truth is in what we do now. So we're going to get rid of this redstone block right here, and this one right here. Those two are now gone. And we come back here and we flick this lever, and hopefully, really hopefully, this is going to work. Okay, that is a good sign. I believe that has worked. What we're going to do now is we're going to get rid of this piston right here, and please work. Yes, it has worked. Okay, there's my daylight sensor. So that was the one I showed earlier in the video when I said you need to be at the level of Y125. So we have a hole in the bedrock, guys, that will get us down there. Now, let's go down here. Let's get rid of the daylight sensor and have a look. Now, you might be thinking, okay, well, that's great, but, you know, we're blocked off here. And you'd be right, in previous versions of Minecraft, this would not be all that good. But what I want to do is, I should have actually done this first. Let's just get ourselves up here a little bit, and we can get rid of that block right there. And let's see, where are we going here? I want to grab myself a crafting bench and make up a little trapdoor. There we go. And I believe this will work. I haven't actually tested this bit, but I don't see why it shouldn't, because you can get through the one-way gap now, right? So we put a trapdoor in. I think it actually is going to need to be... I can use that to get out, I guess, can I? No. Hang on. Being a little bit newbie here, guys. Happens from time to time. I need to place it in first, don't I? So I need to place it in, like, down there. Open that up, and then do that. And we can get out just like that. That's awesome. Now, to get back up, I guess we're going to need some ladders in here. I might need another trapdoor as well. Alright, I've got enough stuff on me. I'm going to figure this out and then bring you guys back in once I've actually figured it out. Okay, guys, this is a little bit fiddly, but it does actually work. So what we can do is open the trapdoor, climb up here, close the trapdoor, and then open that one. And we can kind of, if we fiddle around with it, there we go, we can get in here. And then we can open this one up. I guess if I put a ladder up here, we can get up like that. Now, I'm obviously going to destroy all this stuff. So it works. We can get through the bedrock that way. Now, I'm going to do the same over at spawns. We have the same setup with the portal all linked up and also a hole in the bedrock if we want to go down. So it's pretty cool. So this is how it's going to look. We're going to go down here, flick this, and get ourselves out. Pretty easy to get down this way, and then obviously we can go off here. We can have a staircase, we can have ladders, we can do whatever we like. Getting back up, I should say, is the fiddly bit. You have to kind of open these trapdoors in conjunction with each other like this. But then you're back up. I mean, okay, it's a little bit fiddly, but we're talking, what, like a few seconds? And at the end of the day, this is getting us through bedrock, which is, you know, kind of meant to be impossible. So the system does still work. I have had some people questioning whether it works in the later versions. That is proof, guys. I'm here in survival mode, and I've done it myself. I can now say with all assurance it works up to 1.15.1, and really it should work beyond. There's no reason it shouldn't work, unless there comes a point where Minecraft do decide to, you know, patch this feature and make it something that's not going to happen. But until then, happy breaking bedrock, guys. And I am very happy to have this in my survival world, I can tell you that much. So guys, that is about it for today's episode. I think that might be a bit of a shorter episode, but we did what we set out to do in terms of we did our nether transport, and we made things a lot quicker and a lot safer, which is going to be awesome for our progression through this game. Not just to get us to and from spawn, but eventually we'll have portals going to, you know, different biomes if we want jungles or deserts or that sort of thing, so we can get our resources a lot quicker. And in the meantime, obviously I'll be getting on with doing these farms and, you know, probably moving these pigs and sheep eventually, all that sort of stuff, doing the building stuff here, and obviously doing more tutorials as we go through the series, just as I have been doing. Now, some of you have been waiting around, of course, for the $100 announcement that I wanted to make, and I said I would finish the episode with. So guys, all you need to do is go down into the description and you'll see my Discord. Come and join my Discord. All the information is going to be on there about when we do it. At the moment, I know for 100% I'm doing a $100 giveaway that anyone can enter, and it will probably be somewhat Minecraft related. But other than that, we don't really have anything set in stone right now. I'm actually putting ideas out there to you guys. So if you have an idea, you can actually come and let me know what that is. But that's all you need to do. Just join my Discord. The information will be there. Now, if the link doesn't work, because I do get a lot of people messaging saying the link's expired or something, even though I do set it not to expire, not sure why that happens. Anyway, you can add me on Discord. I am Kaizen, #6031. Feel free to add me, guys. Shoot me a message and say, hey, I want to join your server. I want $100. By the way, this is the first of what's going to be many giveaways, and there are also other competitions I do in my Discord. So it's not just that. There are tons of stuff that you guys can win on a regular basis, and this year I'm really upping it, so it's a great time to join. But yeah, feel free to shoot me a message there, guys, and ask to join that way. Or even if you just want to say hey, or you have an idea for a video or something, that's cool as well. Feel free to get in touch, guys. It's always good to get feedback from you. So that's about it. So I think it's a bit of a shorter episode. I haven't actually timed it, but I think that's a little bit shorter. But that's fine. We can have a little short one every now and again. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Any ideas on things you want to see in the future, or if you just want to say hey, please do leave a comment. And if you did like this video and you want to see more, then please do subscribe. I will be doing lots of tutorials and tutorial let's plays and other Minecraft builds and giveaways and all that kind of stuff. So please do consider subscribing if you enjoyed this. But for now, guys, that's about it. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.